This is the end of the season for the garden. We've let weeds grow in there, and that's not entirely by accident. It's going to cushion the plants against frosts. We've got the mammoth mangles are still growing quite nicely. We've got some carrots. We've harvested much of them. Our beans are pretty much done. We're just harvesting some seed from them. But interestingly, the little guys have decided to start going again, and they're flowering. A whole bunch of them are flowering. So I guess I'll have to keep an eye on and see if I get anything out of that. I don't expect a lot. But we're going to do a final push on the remnants of the carrots and the beets and the mammoth mango beets to try to give it fertilizer every week and be faithful with that and get the final amount of growth we can. Here at the coast, we typically freeze at the end of October. This year, we already froze. We didn't see any damage in the garden, but my impatiens got toasted. But we're coming along here. We're not sharing a lot out of the garden. We're getting some weird scrunched up noses when we offer, which we've had for several years. I don't know why. People seem to be holding garden vegetables in derision right now. I don't know. Anyway, this is my Swiss chard. That's fine. There's more for us. This is my Swiss chard. It's still working on its seeds. So it's not ready to go yet. Look at that guy. What happened to you, dude? Anyway, the squash is on and almost off again. There's some nice yellow squash my sister didn't see. And it's still producing, but that little bit of a frost tried to killify it. See, it's just not happy now. And there's some volunteer tomatoes that are totally not going to make it. Here's my potatoes. This is my second crop of potatoes. It's actually doing quite well. We should be getting harvestable seed potatoes off of that before the frost kills it. This has been... We didn't recover it to get maximum yield, though we probably should have, because, and there's still time to, it'll protect it from frost. So right now, if I wanted to preserve the garden, like the Swiss chard will make it through all but the hardest frosts, could come down and cover it with a sheet, or just let it go. That's just personal preference. Some years I cover it, some years I don't. But I'm going to fertilize, and try to get the last little push out of the remnants of the season and get some growth on these last beets that we've got. We just fertilized that today, and the carrots and the mammoth. I'm not going to bother with the beans just because they're, mostly going to seed. But that's where the garden is, and the pumpkins even are almost done. The pumpkins actually did pretty well. The pie pumpkins did real well. The big pumpkins for the pigs didn't do too good. It's just been a year. Some years you're just glad to see go bye-bye, because they just didn't do what you wanted to do. But yeah, we did pretty well on the pie pumpkins. Just slugs and bugs, and I don't know. Just the drought wasn't good. But see, we still got some good harvestable carrots in here too, and that's a nice carrot right here. He's a good size. But we're going to fertilize, and we'll see what else we get. End of the garden, 2023.